The holiday break is right around the corner, and that means the kids are going to be putting a little pause on studying. So we're joined by guest Michelle Segalin, the CEO of Successful Study Skills, joining us this morning to help keep kids on track. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you for being here. I'm interested to see what you've got to say about this, because this time of the year can be really tough for the kids when they stop with break and then start going again, isn't it?
It is so true. It's tough for the kids all during the year, but especially now when not only do you have you're finishing the term, but you're also thinking ahead for midterms.
And we were talking about this before the commercial break. This day and age is especially difficult for kids to just stay on track because of what's around them, the distractions.
Distractions are a killer for students. A very interesting fact is that if you are distracted for even 2 to 3 seconds, the error rate goes up by 50%. And 2 to 3 seconds means just glancing at your phone to see an incoming text message.
So I'm going to go ahead and guess that one of the tips that you would give people is to take those phones and put them away or put them in a different location. So what are the things that can help these kids not be as distracted, both as a parent to help the student and the students themselves?
Well, the most important thing is to think ahead and to plan and to have a goal. So midterms are coming up for all of those in high school, and even some middle schoolers are having midterms in January. The most important thing is to have a plan and a schedule. So use a schedule to plan what you're going to do, when you're going to study, how you're going to study, how long you're going to study. Make sure that you also build in any holiday events that you may have, parties, concerts, travel, so that you know that those days are no study days, but then you can plan around it.
And let's be honest, I mean, obviously a lot of students, especially students as they start to get to the older age, there are these distractions that are there too, and sometimes they kind of wait till the last minute to do the cramming and studying. What do you recommend as far as how long should a person just sit down and really stare at those books? You know, at what point does it go from just somebody studying to them just wasting their time because they've spent so long there?
Well, first of all, if you're just reading your notes back and forth or reading your textbook back and forth, that's almost, you might as well not do it.
Okay.
You need to be interacting with the material in some way. That means taking notes when you're reading, even if you've already taken notes, trying to determine what are the high-level ideas and the supportive details, writing summaries, using or making flashcards. So that's number one. Number two is you want to study, like I said earlier, over time. You want to study a little bit over time. In education speak, that's called chunking, and it's exactly what it sounds like.
I know.
You chunk the studying out over time in order to make sure that it sticks with you.
Yeah, and I'm sure you find with your company that there are a lot of students who don't do this chunking thing, like you said, that kind of do wait until the last minute when it comes to doing that sort of studying. I'm guessing that happens more and more these days.
Well, like my son used to tell me when he was in 9th grade, "Mom, but I want to study the night before because it will be fresher in my mind." Well, cramming is absolutely the worst way to study, and most kids, when they do cram the night before, they get so stressed that they have brain freeze the next day.
Sure.
So it's almost, don't bother. Back it up a few days. You can study an hour or 15 minutes, even a little bit every day, and that will do the trick.
Great. Well, that's very great advice, Michelle. So great to meet you. How do people find you guys? And you told me something about tips that you guys have as well?
Yes, thank you for asking.
Sure.
So s4studyskills.com, and every Thursday we have a new free story on what you can do to support your student study habits.
Fantastic. All right, we're going to link that on our website. For more information, you can go to the website. That's wtnh.com. Go to the on-air tab, pull down to that Good Morning Connecticut weekend section. You guys know the drill. We'll get more information about Michelle on there as well.
Some good advice. Thank you, Sam. Well, we will be checking back with Kevin Arnone this morning, looking to see what you need to know before you hit the road. But first, let's take a live look outside in London. Looks like the sun is starting to try to